Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine. So today I've got another episode of my animal rescue let's play, and Hazel, our protagonist, is just woken up and she's getting ready for the day, and she's going to have some breakfast and feed the animals and make sure that they're all taken care of. So just to recap, we've got quite a few animals that we're looking after at the minute. In the house we've got Cleo, the Springer Spaniel, and then in the little animal shelter shed we've got attached to our house, we've got Vixen and her three cubs, and they're called Pumpkin, Pancake and Mushroom. And then we've also got a little bunny called Parsley. And we've said in previous episodes that Pumpkin is actually the runt of the litter of fox cubs, and he's actually been picked on by the rest of the litter and is not getting so much food. And when Hazel goes to check on him today, she finds that it's only getting worse. And when we saw the vet the other day, he said that if it continues that we should actually consider bottle feeding him and hand rearing Pumpkin ourselves. So that's what Hazel has decided she's going to do, and we're going to take him inside now and make sure that he's got lots of attention and lots of food so that he can be as healthy as he possibly can be. So from now on, little Pumpkin is going to live inside with us, which is really exciting. So after taking care of all the animals, Hazel just does a little bit of gardening because, like I said in the previous episode, she's planted some catnip, and I think there are a few different kinds of catnip that came with cats and dogs. So we're growing a couple of them at the minute, and maybe we'll make some money off them, or maybe we can use them in gameplay further down the line, who knows. But for now we're just going to make sure that they're taken care of properly. And then after that we're going to do some dog training with Cleo, because in case you didn't see the last episode, we actually went on a date with a guy called Liam, who we met because he was interested in adopting a dog from us. So the plan is for today to get Cleo trained up, and hopefully we can ring Liam later on and let him know that Cleo is ready to be adopted. So that's the plan. So we've just got to do a little bit more training with her, and Hazel's working on some fetch training at the minute. Just to give you guys a bit of context, Hazel and Liam met up, like I said, about Cleo, but they kind of went on a date at the same time, and last night he ended up kissing Hazel. And Hazel is generally quite a shy and reserved person, and she's still a little bit upset about her ex Devon moving back into town, and he's now our vet, which means that it's pretty awkward because we're having to work with our old ex-boyfriend, and so she's a little bit upset about that at the minute, and her head's a little bit muddled up. So I don't think Hazel was able to enjoy the kiss as she would have liked to, which is a shame, but because of that I think she's a bit frustrated with herself, and she's kind of now eager to move on, and she feels like she hasn't seen many guys since she was dating Devon, and she wants to stop feeling sorry for herself. So I think she's pretty eager to meet up with Liam again and see where things go. So hopefully we can catch up with him later on in the episode. But for now, Hazel was about to take Cleo on a walk when her mum just ran, and she told Hazel to come over as soon as possible, and she didn't give any details on the phone. She just said to hurry. So Hazel's a little bit worried, so she's going to walk Cleo over to her mum's house because they live quite close, and make sure everything's okay at mum's house. And just for a little bit of context there as well, Hazel is really close to her mum because when she was a teenager her dad died, and she lived quite close to her mum, so she spends a lot of time visiting her, and they've had to take care of each other to make sure that they were okay after Hazel's dad's passing. And we haven't met him yet in the series, but in the Machinima introduction we saw that Hazel has a brother who left town basically because he was so sad about his dad passing. He went off to join the military, and we haven't seen him yet, but hopefully we will at some point in the series. So Hazel and Cleo are now walking over to her mum's house, and I've prepared a little bit of a Machinima for you, so I'm going to stop talking now and I will catch up with you when that's over. Okay, so we just got back from the vet and I didn't want to create another machinima like I have done the past couple of episodes, as I didn't think it would add too much to the story, because other than mentioning her mum, Hazel and Devon were pretty much the same with each other as they were the last couple of times. Hazel was still quite reserved and is still holding back from Devon, and Devon is still trying to be quite friendly and is trying to be kind to Hazel and make up for what happened between them. So overall it's still pretty awkward, but he did confirm that Pumpkin should now be hand-reared by Hazel, so we're definitely going to do that. So when Hazel got home, she just made sure to give our new badger friend some love and attention and make sure that he's now settled into his new home. And if you guys have any name suggestions for him, please leave them down below, or for any animals in this series. If you comment any name suggestions or tag me on social media or something like that, then I will be sure to include them at some point in the series. So it's now the next day and Hazel had to give Cleo a bath because she was absolutely filthy, so we did that, and then we made sure to give Pumpkin some attention just to make sure that he's adjusting to living in the house with us. And then also our bunny Parsley has fully recovered, so there's a release action on the hamster cages. So I did that to release Parsley to the wild because it is a wild bunny, and that's the aim for all of the wild animals that we find in this series. Obviously the cats and dogs we're trying to rehome because they are domesticated animals, but then the wild animals like the foxes, the badgers, and like I say the bunnies, they will just be released into the wild. And because it's a new day, we then take Cleo on a little walk, and on our walk we actually run into an injured chipmunk. So again, if you have any good name suggestions for our new chipmunk, then please leave them down below. I think we need a couple of boy names at the minute. I think both the badger and the chipmunk are boys, so if you have any male names then that would be great. And when Hazel gets home from walking Cleo, she makes sure that she takes care of our new chipmunk and gives him all of the food and attention that he needs. And then she decides to ring up Liam to tell him that Cleo is ready for adoption now. So we're now about to cut into another little machinima for you, and I'm gonna head off. So I really hope you like this episode. Let me know if you have any animal name suggestions like I said, and what you think of the series so far. If you like the episode, then please like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to tune in. I seem to be releasing these episodes quite consistently every other Saturday at 3 p.m. UK time, so that's the aim for next episode. So in case you were wondering, I hope you enjoyed the little machinima ending that I've created for you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!